Welcome to Top 10 World Knowledge. Today, we're diving into a vital topic, money management. We'll be counting down the top 10 ways to manage your money and avoid going broke. From smart budgeting tips to savvy investment strategies, these practical steps will help you secure your financial future. Whether you're just starting out or looking to improve your financial habits, this video is packed with valuable insights. Let's get started and take control of your finances together. Today, we will talk about top 10 ways to manage your money and avoid going broke. So before we get started, make sure to hit the like button. Also subscribe to my channel. 1. Have a budget. Many people don't budget because they don't want to go through what they think will be a boring process of listing out expenses, adding up numbers, and making sure everything lines up. If you're bad with money, you don't have room for excuses with budgeting. If all it takes to get your spending on track is a few hours working a budget each month, why wouldn't you do it? Instead of focusing on the process of creating a budget, focus on the value that budgeting will bring to your life. Look at your fixed monthly expenses and consider which services are musts and which could be adjusted. Consider cutting or reducing your cable package, pausing a streaming app or two, and ensuring you're not paying a subscription for that mobile app you meant to cancel before the free trial ended. 2. Use the budget. Your budget is useless if you make it, then let it collect dust in a folder tucked away in your bookshelf or file cabinet. Refer to it often throughout the month to help guide your spending decisions. Update it as you pay bills and spend on other monthly expenses. At any given time during the month, you should have an idea of how much money you're able to spend, considering any expenses you have left to pay. 3. Give yourself a limit for unbudgeted spending. A critical part of your budget is the net income, or the amount of money left after you subtract your expenses from your income. If you have any money left over, you can use it for fun and entertainment, but only up to a certain amount. You can't go crazy with this money, especially if it's not a lot and it has to last the entire month. Before you make any big purchases, make sure it won't interfere with anything else you have planned. Choosing energy-efficient habits and purchases, you may be able to save big on your energy bill. According to the U.S. Department of Energy, turning back your thermostat 7 degrees 10 degrees Fahrenheit for 8 hours a day could save you as much as 10% a year on heating and cooling. Leaving the house, be sure to turn off appliances and lights when they're not needed. And when it's time to purchase new appliances or light bulbs, research energy-efficient options. While you're thinking about your bills, go ahead and sign up for Online Your Bill Pay, free to Virginia Credit Union members. To save on stamps and avoid late fees, you can also consider enrolling in budget billing through your utilities company. By signing up for a consistent, prorated payment, you won't bust your monthly budget with seasonal changes to energy use. 4. Track your spending. Small purchases here and there add up quickly, and before you know it, you've overspent your budget. Start tracking your spending to discover places where you may be unknowingly overspending. Save your receipts and write your purchases in a spending journal, categorizing them so you can identify areas where you have a hard time keeping your spending in check. 5. Don't commit to any new recurring monthly bills. Just because your income and credit qualify you for a certain loan doesn't mean you should take it. Many people naively think the bank wouldn't approve them for a credit card or loan they can't afford. The bank only knows your income, as you've reported, and the debt obligations included on your credit report, not any other obligations that could prevent you from making your payments on time. It's up to you to decide whether a monthly payment is affordable based on your income and other monthly obligations, like the speed bumps on the road. Creating slow-down barriers can help keep your spending on track. Speed bumps like removing your payment information from shopping apps or mobile devices, creating a barrier between your shopping cart and checkout, or unsubscribing from promotional emails or texts if you find it hard to say no to a sale. For more spending speed bump ideas, check out our video here. Removing the convenience of spending can be a great way to save some of your hard-earned dollars and keep you on target towards your financial goals. 6. Make sure you're paying the best prices. You can make the most of your money comparison shopping, ensuring that you're paying the lowest prices for products and services. Look for discounts, coupons, and cheaper alternatives whenever you can. How are you spending your money? Are there trends month to month? Understanding your cash flow is the first step to finding areas you can save. 7. Save up for big purchases. The ability to delay gratification will go a long way in helping you be better with money. When you put off large purchases, rather than sacrificing more important essentials or putting the purchase on a credit card, you give yourself time to evaluate whether the purchase is necessary and even more time to compare prices. By saving up rather than using credit, you avoid paying interest on the purchase. And if you save rather than skipping bills or obligations, well, you don't have to deal with the many consequences of missing those bills. Do you really need the latest phone? A new outfit? Those limited edition sneakers? You know what you like to spend money on, but it's important to identify what your wants are. For those wanted items, consider implementing a waiting period. Pausing can allow you to evaluate the priority of your purchase and look for the best deal. You may be surprised by, and maybe a little proud of how often you change your mind or decide to delay what could have been an impulse buy. 8. Limit your credit card purchases. Credit cards are a bad spender's worst enemy. When you run out of cash, you simply turn to your credit cards without considering whether you can afford to pay the balance. Resist the urge to use your credit cards for purchases you can't afford, especially on items you don't really need. While it may feel easier to charge it, using credit only increases your monthly payments in the future due to interest. 9. Contribute to savings regularly. Depositing money into a savings account each month can help you build healthy financial habits. You can even set it up so the money is automatically transferred from your checking account to your savings account. That way, you don't have to remember to make the transfer. In a changing economy, your carefully planned budget can be disrupted by unexpected costs like rising fuel or grocery prices. The good news: budgets are fluid, and small adjustments can make a big difference. Cutting costs doesn't have to feel restrictive. 10. Being good with money takes practice. In the beginning, you may not be used to planning ahead and putting off purchases until you can afford them. The more you make these habits part of your daily life, the easier it is to manage your money, and the better off your finances will be. Being good with money is about more than just making ends meet. Don't worry that you're not a math whiz. Great math skills aren't really necessary. You just need to know basic addition and subtraction. Life is much easier when you have good financial skills. How you spend your money impacts your credit score and the amount of debt you end up carrying. If you're struggling with money management issues such as living paycheck to paycheck despite making more than enough money, then here are some tips to improve your financial habits. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.